Are you spending too much time creating lesson plans that don't quite hit the mark? What if you could create personalized, high-quality lesson plans in minutes instead of hours? In this video, I'll share with you 5 powerful ChatGPT prompts that will revolutionize your lesson planning process. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Richard, and I help teachers and educators make AI work for them. If you want quick and practical AI tips that save time and boost creativity in the classroom, you're in the right place. First up, let's talk about tailoring your lesson plans. I've created a template, which I will include in the description down below. So let's take a look. Act as a curriculum designer. Now, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to give ChatGPT a persona or give it a role. Develop a choose your grade level subject, lesson plan on a topic aligned with, and then choose the standards that you use in your school district. For example, here, Common Core. Include a 60-minute timeline, one hands-on activity using the materials that you need, and a rubric assessing a specific skill. ChatGPT is very good at creating rubrics. Now, let's use an example. So, for example, let's say I was creating a science lesson plan on ecosystems for a 5th grade classroom. So using the template, my prompt would look something like this. Design a 5th grade science lesson plan on ecosystems for 45 minutes. Objectives must target NGSS LS2.A, include a collaborative simulation activity, a formative exit ticket, and a summative project rubric. I hit enter and let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Now, because the output is going to be long, ChatGPT has automatically included in Canvas. Canvas, like I mentioned in my last video, you can check that out here. Think of Canvas as a Word doc where you can manually edit the outputs ChatGPT gives you, or, and even better, you can use ChatGPT to edit specific sections of the output. All right, and there we go. Now, ChatGPT has created a pretty lesson plan for us to take a look at. And of course, I'm not going to copy and paste this and use this in my class. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly and iterate on any of the sections that I think need maybe more details, more scaffolding, or anything that I need for my specific students. Next, let's make your lesson plans more engaging by personalizing them to your students' specific interests. So here we have another template. Develop a grade level subject lesson plan for students interested in. So choose a hobby here or a topic or a trend. For example, maybe your students are into Minecraft or they're into Fortnite. Okay, add that here. And then include real world scenarios, group projects, and reflective activities. Now, ChatGPT will come up with these group projects and reflective activities. However, if you know of some activities that worked well in the past, you could add them here, or you could just iterate after we have the lesson plan. So, for example, if I'm creating a 4th grade writing lesson on creative story writing, I might use something like this. Develop a 4th grade writing lesson plan on creative storytelling for students who love adventure stories like Percy Jackson. Who doesn't love Percy Jackson? Include a brainstorming session where students create their own hero, a group activity mapping out stories beginning, middle, and end, and a reflection on what makes a story exciting to read. So let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Perfect. So ChatGPT has given us another great starter lesson. But this time, however, it didn't open it up in Canvas. So if you want to make specific edits to different sections, again, like I showed you in the last video, just click on this Edit in Canvas pencil tool, and ChatGPT will open up your lesson plan into Canvas, and here you can make personalized or edit your personalized lesson for your students. Prompt 3 focuses on differentiation, which is key in any classroom. Let's take a look at the prompt. So generate a grade level subject lesson plan with 3 tiers for mixed abilities, include scaffolded tasks for struggling students, on-level problem solving, and open-ended challenges for advanced learners. As an English teacher, I spend most of my time on trying to customize lesson plans for the different levels of English speakers in my classroom. ChatGPT cuts that time down to minutes instead of hours. Let's take a look at a sample lesson. So here, let's take a look if I'm coming up with a grade, 2nd grade poetry lesson. So generate a second grade poetry lesson plan with 3 tiers. Tier 1, struggling, introduced rhyming words with picture cues and a fill-in-the-blank activity. Tier 2, on level, guide students to write a simple 4-line rhyming poem with sentence starters. And Tier 3, advanced, challenge students to create their own free-form poem using descriptive language and imagery. Include a peer sharing activity where students read and discuss their poems. Let's see what it gives us. And finished. ChatGPT took seconds what it would normally take me 2 or 3 days to create. If you would like to have the templates as well as the prompts, I'll include them in the description below. Let me know down below what kind of lesson plans do you struggle with. Now let's spice things up with activities that get students involved. So here's my template for prompt number 4. Create a grade level subject lesson plan with interactive or hands-on activities that encourage collaboration and critical thinking. So let's say that I'm teaching a geography lesson and I want to get students more involved. I want to get them talking. I want to get them moving around. Here's an example of a lesson plan I might use. Develop a 6th grade geography lesson on climate zones with a jigsaw activity. Divide students into expert groups to research one zone, then regroup to teach peers. Include a digital map, annotation task, and a reflection on global interdependence. Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. And there you have it, another great starter lesson by ChatGPT. I love the jigsaw strategy. I've always struggled to implement it in different kinds of classes. With ChatGPT's help, I can quickly and easily integrate the jigsaw strategy into any kind of lesson plan. Finally, let's bring cultural relevance into your lessons. In my university classes, I teach a lot of international students. So creating lessons with cultural relevance is incredibly important. It helps students feel seen, valued, and engaged in their learning experience. Let's take a look at the final template. Design a grade-level English lesson plan that explores slang greetings used in different English-speaking cultures. So if I wanted to, an example prompt might be, create a university EFL lesson on slang greetings. Introduce casual greetings from different English-speaking regions, such as what's up from the US, cheers from the UK, and g'day from Australia. Students compare formal and informal greetings, practice using them in role-play scenarios, and discuss when slang is appropriate. Include a reflection on how language evolves in different cultures. So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. And there you have it, another great lesson plan from ChatGPT. Of course, I can open up in Canvas and maybe go back and iterate on the role plays or the vocabulary used to adjust it to my students' level. By using these 5 ChatGPT prompts, you'll save time and create lessons that truly connect with your students. But what about saving time on other tasks like grading and creating quizzes? In the next video, we'll explore ChatGPT hacks for busy teachers. See you there.